Chapter 2 Chapter 2 Fractions and Decimals. Yesterday's class we have seen that multiplication of fractions. Same topic we are continuing here. To multiply a mixed fraction to a whole number, first convert the mixed fraction to an improper fraction and then multiply. Multiply a mixed fraction to a whole number, first we have to convert mixed fraction to an improper fraction, then multiply. Let us see the examples. First one, 5 into 2 integer 3 by 7. This 2 integer 3 by 7 is a mixed fraction. We have to convert this mixed fraction into an improper fraction. See that 5 into 17 by 7. So multiply this one, that is multiply the numerator. Then denominator will be same, 5 into 17 divided by 7. It is equal to 85 by 7. Then the answer is 12 integer 1 by 7. Second example, find one integer 4 by 9 into 6. Again the same rule, the mixed fraction to be converted into improper fraction. Then your answer is 30 by 9 into 6, answer is 78 by 9, and again finally you can convert into mixed fraction. So what is the step here? Mixed fraction to be converted into improper, then the numerator should be multiplied with that whole number, denominator we are keeping the same. So the same simple rule only, just to see the example so you can understand. Multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. Multiplication of a fraction by a fraction. What is the rule states? The rule states that we have to take the product of the numerator by product of the denominator. That is numerator into numerator by denominator into denominator. Let us see the examples. Find 1 by 7 into 3 by 7. 1 by 7 is also fraction form, 3 by 7 is also fraction form, you know that. What is the rule? Numerator into numerator divided by denominator into denominator. So 1 into 3 divided by 7 into 7, it is equal to 3 by 49. One more example, 2 by 3 into 5 by 6 equal to 2 into 5 by 3 into 6 equal to 10 by 18. Again simplified form, 5 by 9. So what is the rule followed here? Numerator into numerator by denominator into denominator. So product of the two fractions means numerator into numerator by denominator into denominator. The next topic is value of products. When two proper fractions are multiplied, the product is less than both the fractions. Two proper fractions are multiplied, the product is less than both the fractions. Otherwise, it is smaller than each of the fractions. Let us see the examples. 2 by 3, 4 by 5. Both are proper fractions only, right? 2 by 3 and 4 by 5 both are proper fractions. In both the case, the numerator is less than the denominator. Now, we are going to take the product of these two. 2 by 3 into 4 by 5 equal to 8 by 15. What is the product we got? 8 by 15. By the statement, this product is less than each of the fractions. Let us check that one. 2 by 3 we are converted into equivalent fraction with the base 15, because the product base is 15 only, product denominator is 15. So 2 by 3 equal to 10 by 15. Again 4 by 5 equal to 12 by 15. Now we are comparing these two with the 8 by 15. Naturally 8 by 15 is less than both of these two equivalent fractions. That means 8 by 15 is less than 2 by 3 and 8 by 15 is less than 4 by 5. That is product is less than each of the fractions. One more example. 1 by 5 and 2 by 7. First you check both are proper. Yes, both are proper fractions. Next step is what? Product. Product is equal to 2 by 35. Now what we have to prove? 2 by 35 is less than both of the fractions. So what is the step to be done? We should convert 1 by 5 and 2 by 7 into equivalent fractions with the denominator 35. So 1 by 5 equal to 7 by 35, 2 by 7 equal to 10 by 35. Now you take the product to 2 by 35 only. So 2 by 35 is less than 7 by 35 and 10 by 35. That means product is less than each of the fractions. Again, 3 by 5 and 7 by 8, and the product is 21 by 40. If you take the conversions, you will get equivalent fractions respectively 24 by 40 and 35 by 40. So this 21 by 40 is less than 2040 and also 35 by 40. That means 21 by 40 is less than 3 by 5 and 21 by 40 is less than 7 by 8. That means product of the two proper fraction is less than each of the fractions. Now we have learned about proper fractions product. Now we have see that what happens to the product of two improper fractions. The product of two improper fraction is more than each of the fractions. That means it is greater than each of the fractions. Last time we have seen that the product of the two proper fractions is less than or smaller than the each of the fractions. This time they are saying that improper fractions product will be greater than each of the fractions. Let us see the examples. 7 by 3 and 5 by 2 both are improper. Again by the rule we have to take the product. Product is equal to 35 by 6. Now we have to see 7 by 3 equal to in mixed fraction, that is 2 integer 1 by 3, and 5 by 2 equal to 2 integer 1 by 2. Now 35 by 6 also we can convert, that is 5 integer 5 by 6. Naturally you know that 5 by 6 is greater than both of the fractions. So 5 by 6 is greater than 2 integer 1 by 3, means 5 by 6 is greater than 7 by 3. Then 5 by 6 is greater than 2 integer 1 by 2, means it is also greater than 35 by 6 is greater than 5 by 2. That means product of the two improper fraction is greater than both of the fractions. Now let us see one more example. 6 by 5 and 7 by 5. What is the product there? 42 by 15. Now we have to check that whether it is greater than each of the fractions or not. Let us see each one to be converted into mixed fraction. 6 by 5 equal to 1 integer 1 by 5, 7 by 3 equal to 2 integer 1 by 3, and 42 by 15 equal to 2 integer 4 by 5. So 2 integer 4 by 5 is greater than 1 integer 1 by 5, and also it is greater than 2 integer 1 by 3. Therefore, what is the conclusion we are getting? Product of the two fractions, that is 42 by 15 is greater than 6 by 5, and 42 by 15 is greater than 7 by 5 also. That means product of the two improper fraction is greater than each of the fractions. Let us see the problems. Find the area of the rectangular park which is 41 integer 2 by 3 meter long and 18 integer 3 by 5 meter broad. Find the area of the rectangular park which is 41 integer 2 by 3 meter long and 18 integer 3 by 5 meter broad. So we have to see the solutions. What we have to do? What is given in the question to be taken down? That is length and breadth. Length is 41 integer 2 by 3 meter, and we are converting into improper fraction, that is 125 by 3, and breadth is 18 integer 3 by 5 meter, which is equal to 93 by 5 meter. So length and breadth we have taken down. What is asked in the question? Area. So area of the rectangular park means area of the rectangle itself, that is length into breadth. So we are substituting the values, that is 125 by 3 into 93 by 5. Now we are taking the product and simplify. You are going to get 775 meter square. So the question is given, in the question it is given length and breadth, area is asked, normal formula only. Since it is a product of the two fractions, we have to follow the rules, that is numerator into numerator by denominator into denominator. So the answer is 775 meter square. Second question. Sharda can walk 8 integer 1 by 3 kilometer in 1 hour. How much distance will she cover in 2 integer 2 by 5 hours? So 1 hour distance is given. It is asked for 2 integer 2 by 5 hours, means that is, you know that already, it is similar to unitary method only. So we have to take the product. Let us see the solutions. Distance covered by Sharda in 1 hour and distance covered by Sharda in 2 integer 2 by 5 hours. So what we should do? 8 integer 1 by 3 into 2 integer 2 by 5. First improper fractions. So it will be 25 by 3 into 12 by 5. Take the product. It is equal to 20 kilometer after simplification. So 1 hour is given, we have to calculate 2 integer 2 by 5 hours. So we have to do the multiplication. So we are doing the multiplication like this, and our answer is 20 kilometer. A sugar bag contains 30 kg of sugar. After consuming 2 by 3 of it, how much sugar is left in the bag? I repeat the question. A sugar bag contains 30 kg of sugar. After consuming 2 by 3 of it, how much sugar is left in the bag? 2 by 3 of it. Have you seen the word? Last class topic is of only. Of means multiplication. We have studied in last class. So we have to use multiplication only here. Now what is given in the question? We will write quantity of the sugar in the bag, that is 30 kg. What is the consumed quantity? 2 by 3 of it means 2 by 3 into total kg of the sugar, that is 2 by 3 into 30. So simplify, you will get the answer 20. So 20 kg is the consumed quantity. Now what is asked in the question? How much sugar is left? So remaining quantity is asked. So the next step, after consuming, the left sugar in the bag equal to 30 minus 20 equal to 10 kg. So here also we can do easily, but here I want to remind the point is 2 by 3 of it. Of means multiplication. Again we are applying the same rule, only multiplication rule. Okay. The next question. There are 45 students in a class and 3 by 5 of them are boys. How many girls are there in the class? I repeat the question. Total students are 45. 3 by 5 of them are boys. Again of word is came. Of meaning is multiplication. 3 by 5 of the total students are boys. Then how many girls are there? That is the question. So let us see the solution. Total number of students equal to 45. What is the next step? Number of boys to be calculated. So what is the word is given? 3 by 5 of 45. That means 3 by 5 into 45, which is equal to 27. So 27 boys are there in the class. Then the remaining number of children are girls only. So number of girls is equal to 45 minus 27. It is equal to 18. 45 minus 27 equal to 18. So again the of rule here we have used. Of means multiplication and the remaining is asked. So we have done the subtraction. Simple question only. Sally plants 4 saplings in a row in her garden. The distance between 2 adjacent saplings is 3 by 4 meter. Find the distance between the first and the last sapling. How many plants she is sapling there? 4 saplings. And what is the distance between the 2 saplings? 3 by 4 meter. Now what is asked there? The distance between the first and the last saplings. So let us see the solution now. Now this diagrammatic representation will be like this only. 4 saplings are there. Each of the having width is 3 by 4 meter. Now the question is asked that what is the distance between the first sapling to last sapling? What is the distance between first and second? It is 3 by 4 meter. Again second and third, again 3 by 4 meter. Third and fourth, it is again 3 by 4 meter. So how many times what is 3 by 4 is coming in between 1 and 4? It is 3 times. So the solution will be distance between the first and the last sapling equal to 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. It is equal to 3 into 3 by 4. It is equal to again 9 by 4. Again conversion. It is equal to 2 integer 1 by 4. That is in mixed fraction. Now the children will do the error where means after seeing the word 4 saplings means 3 by 4 into 4 they will do. That is wrong. Here only we have to take 3 times because they have asked the distance between the first and the last sapling. So in between 3 times only 3 by 4 is coming. So right. So distance between the first and the last sapling means we have to add 3 by 4 3 times, or 3 by 4 should be multiplied with 3 times. So what is the answer there? 9 by 4, which is equal to 2 integer 1 by 4 meter. I think you have understood this question, and it is one of the important questions from the exercise also. So practice these questions. Next question. In a class of 40 students, 1 by 5 of the total number of the students like to study English, 2 by 5 of the total number of students like to study mathematics, and the remaining students like to study science. How many students like to study science? That is the question. So what is the total number of students? 40. How many children like English? 1 by 5 of the total. And how many children like maths? 2 by 5 of the total. And the remaining like science. The remaining, how many are there? That is, how many children are like, how many children want to study science? That is the question for us. Let us see the solution. We are writing the steps now. Total number of words is students equal to 40. Number of students like English equal to 1 by 5 of 40. That means 1 by 5 into 40 equal to 8. Number of students who like mathematics, 2 by 5 of 40. That is 2 by 5 into 40 equal to 16. Then the remaining students who like science is equal to 40 minus 8 plus 16. It is equal to 16 only. It is clear to you also, I think. Number of students who like science means from the total we have to subtract the number of children who likes English as well as maths. So English as well as maths likes by them is 24. So 40 minus 24, it is equal to 16. Related to mathematics, so the multiplication of the fractions, we have completed the topics. So let us summarize today's class. Summary. Product of two fractions is equal to product of numerators by product of denominators. The main topics we covered, it is the first major topic is product of two fractions formula only. It is equal to product of numerator by product of denominator. Second point, when two proper fractions are multiplied, the product is less than both of the fractions. When two proper fractions are multiplied, the product is less than both the fractions. Whereas product of two improper fractions are multiplied, product of two improper fractions are taken, then it is less greater than each of the fractions. We have completed these topics, so you can complete exercise 2.2 and 2.3, because for next class some 4 to 5 days are there. Try to do exercise 2.2 and 2.3 in your homework copy. Next class I'll show the solution of 2.2 and 2.3. Thank you.